Welcome to our 2K per day challenge, where every day a member of the Future Fiction Academy is going to make a video showing how they get their 2K words per day. My name is Stacey Anderson. I'm one of the instructors at the FFA, and hopefully this will be a quick video. It's a continuation of yesterday, where we brainstormed what's going to happen in the next scene, and it actually created 2 scenes worth of information in the brainstorming. Found out when we started writing. What I'm going to do is just take that second half of what we were brainstorming and turn it into another chapter from the other love interest, the male love interest point of view. So here we are inside of Rexy. And again, with all of these videos, I'm showing you Rexy, I'm showing you my process. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these, either learning about AI or the Rexy software, you can do that inside of the FFA membership. We have a 7-day free trial, so you can try it out, see if it jives with you, take a few of our courses, see how the information helps, and you can find a link in the description below. But what we're going to do, I have Rexy set up again, and again, it's just the same simple setup I've had for the past 2 videos. I've loaded my project in, and what this does is it allows Rexy to see information from this Notion page, which includes my character list, a lot of the information I put in here. It also allows Rexy to send all of the information that's written here to Notion, so it's stored for as long as I want it. I've created a set of end slots, and all end slots are it's a Notion page that I've set up that I put all of the information in. I have synopsis, characters, all at my disposal without copying and pasting. It's all right here. B slots, I use these for my so instead of going back and forth asking the same set of prompts over and over to an AI or an LLM, I can create a sequence. So in this sequence that I've been using for, this is the 3rd video now, please read the following story so far for this genre of novel. Now let's make a plan for what happens. I'm going to use this S1 slot, which is a session slot. It's a temporary slot where I can just throw information for each chapter in. I'm going to say, please make a plan for how to write the next chapter. And here's all the information I want. I give it a template. So that way, when it gives me the answer, it makes sure to consider sensory details, word count, pacing and timing, character development. Make sure all this information is in these writing instructions. Rexy also allows you to switch between different LLM models in these sequences. So I like to make the writing instructions with GPT-4o, and then my next prompt, which is just automatically, Rexy pops it up as soon as that's done. It's going to take the information from the first prompt and tell it, take these writing instructions, now write the scene. And I like to use Claude 3 for that. I change between Opus and Sonnet. I've been using Sonnet for the past few days, so I think I'll continue using Claude Sonnet. And the next prompt number 3 is to edit that scene. So it sees the writing instruction, it sees the scene that it just wrote. It says, take a look at this scene we just wrote and compare it against the writing instructions. Make sure all the information is in that scene, as in you didn't make anything up or leave anything out. And then look at ways you can improve the characterization, the dialogue. I give it a list of things to look for. So then, again, for this, I use GPT-4o again, and I have it make a plan on how to revise the scene to make it stronger and better. And then my 4th prompt is to have Claude Sonnet again write the scene. It has the original scene planned for the rewrite, and then it actually rewrites the scene. That's my 4-scene sequence. I've been getting my 2K a day pretty well using that. So the only thing I need here is in these session slots, which are the temporary slots, I just need to add the information I would land out for this scene. So again, here is what we brainstormed in GPT-4o. So this was about 4 paragraphs of information. It turns out it was too much for what I wanted. The first 2 paragraphs made a full C. I'm going to take these second 2 paragraphs, copy it, and then throw it in this S1 slot. And then I can put the information. This scene is now from Malakai's point of view. Okay, so I've pulled the laundry room where they were last time. Now it's picked up that it is from Malakai's point of view. As all of the events that we had brainstormed as part of the last scene, but ended up needing to be broken off into its own scene. Writing style, dialogue, conflict, tension point. I judge this will be a little bit shorter of a chapter. We'll see if Claude Sonnet actually writes it a little bit shorter. And if so, I can always go back with some editing prompt of my own and enrich some of the details or action or conflict if it's a little shorter than I. And again, just like we had in the first one, it's using the phrase pulling miasma for strong scent. Again, that's just the flowery language I tend to get out of Claude. You can get around it with some prompting, but I found it's just easier. I need to make some edits myself anyway, so I edit those. Okay, so there's a little bit. We ended the last chapter when he burst into the room with the Lyra and Arya. But here it has several paragraphs of him walking up before he comes in. On Juve. And finally over here. So I'll probably have to edit that out also, which is fine. Here's some dialogue. So this all looks good. And again, this is looking more than 1,500 words at first glance. So I have plenty of room to cut out that beginning part. I actually like the unrevised scene a little bit better. It went too much into emotion where I wanted more dialogue, and it did that much better in the original. So here is where it starts writing the scene, and here's where it ended off, and it's pretty close to the end. So a predator's patience, a willingness to play a longer game, a simple violence can allow. Slowly, deliberately, I unclench my fist. I'll probably end it right here. Let's go up to the top. And again, like I said, it didn't start with him bursting into the room that Lyra was in. It has him walking up to the room, so that's not as fluid as I'd like between the chapters. I wanted one to pick up right where the other one left off. So rounding corner, so it's right here. I'd have to add a little bit in the beginning, just I burst in, and then a slight figure moves in the periphery of my vision. I'm going to take all this from here to here, get to book 2. And here it has about this. I changed a few things, but it has about the writing style and flipping the beginning and end. It has a lot of the plot elements that I wanted. And this one is 2,220 words. That's my 2K for the day. Again, if you'd like to see more of these processes in detail, how you can adapt these for your own writing, take a look at the Future Fiction Academy and our Dino Bundle Lab, which includes both the education side, which is live labs, all our recorded labs. I think we're over 250, 300 classes at this point. Includes access to Rexy and our Discord and Facebook community where you can interact and ask questions. We have a 7-day free trial. Come and check it out, see if it's something that works for you. And another member of the Future Fiction Academy will be back tomorrow to walk you through another 2K for the day. Have a great day. Happy writing.